What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. Double AF here. This one is going to be about sports, obviously, and actually, it's going to be a sports-related topic. I'm not so sure if what I'm going to be talking about is totally about sports because obviously, Colin Kaepernick, But I'm doing this video to clear up some of the misconceptions and the misinformation that people have been receiving regarding Mr. Kaepernick. So they're gonna open it up, and then I'm gonna jump right in.
Why is it fair for Tebow to get an opportunity but not Colin Kaepernick?
Well, first of all, as I said earlier, Tebow, whatever privilege he enjoys.
All right, so she kind of comes right out there with the question, and it's pretty straightforward. These things are, mutually exclusive. For instance, Tim Tebow was an all-time great college football player, Heisman winner, drafted in the first round quarterback, won a playoff game as a quarterback, didn't want to change position, and retired prematurely. Now he's come back to play for his old college head coach. When he played in the NFL, there wasn't much controversy regarding him. I mean, he did kneel. So if people want to draw that comparison, then all right. But, obviously it was for a different quote-unquote reason, allegedly. So, do with that as you will. But, again, there wasn't much controversy when Tim Tebow played. He wasn't a distraction. He wasn't seen as a distraction and all that stuff. So now when we juxtapose that to Colin Kaepernick, who did become a distraction, had a lawsuit against the NFL, brought a whole bunch of negative publicity towards the NFL. Last time seen, he was getting benched for Blaine Gabbert, who is a subpar NFL quarterback. He's definitely like a backup, nothing more than a backup. So yeah, so it's not the same, So it's not a question of fairness. There's no such thing as fairness in life for the most part. You say, is it fair for Tim Tebow to get a chance and not Colin Kaepernick? Well, do you merit a chance? Do you merit a chance? That's all life is about. It's not about fair. It's about, do you merit the opportunity for a chance? For instance, the NFL has 32 teams, right? And each team has, like a 53-man roster and, one starting quarterback. So there's only 32 starting quarterback jobs and so on and so forth. But you and I can't just say, hey, it's not fair that Tim Tebow gets signed by the Jacksonville Jaguars and I can't, right? Because like where does fair end if you want to go that quote unquote fair route? Where does it end? It should be fair for everyone, right? If Tim Tebow is getting a call, getting an opportunity to showcase, and everyone fucking should, right? No, so exactly. So that's the how ludicrous fair quote unquote fair is. Okay, so I urge you all that still use that term and you try to implement it in your life to stop, because it's not real. Okay, it's not a real thing. It's about, like I said, it's about what you merit, and obviously, there's a lot that goes into that. You have to understand what your worth is, and then therefore you can appraise yourself properly, and then that way you can get what you merit properly, and not get gypped or robbed or whatever the case may be. But anyway, so yeah, it's not a question of fair, Molly. And that's just it. Tim Tebow got an opportunity, and that's it. First and foremost, Colin Kaepernick doesn't want to play football. No, actually, not. That's not first and foremost. That's second, because I just went on this whole 5-minute speech. So yeah, that's not first. But second, yes, Colin Kaepernick does not want to play football. That is obvious. The motherfucker does not want to play football, man. He's been out of the league for years. Number one, I highly doubt that he can come back and do anything. I mean, the last person I seen do anything remotely close to that was Michael Vick, and I think he was gone for 2 years. But then again, Michael Vick is a Hall of Fame talent. Now, is he going to make it to the Hall of Fame? No. But he's definitely a Hall of Fame talent. Colin Kaepernick is not a Hall of Fame talent. It never was. He was a flash in a pan. That was pretty much it. And not saying that he wasn't good for that window. No, for his window, he was great, phenomenal. But that happens a lot in sports. Anyone that watches sports, that. You have your greats that rule the era that you're in or that you watch, and then you might have a season or two where someone just comes up out of nowhere and is freaking phenomenal, and then that's it. That's like their 15 seconds of fame, and that's common. For instance, if I want to take it to basketball, Isaiah Thomas, not the Hall of Fame Isaiah Thomas, the 5'6" Isaiah Thomas. Same thing. This guy almost led the league in points. I think he may have led the league in points the year he was with Boston before he, did all that dumb stuff, playing injured without a contract. But yeah, he was phenomenal. And now look at him. Prior to that, barely made the league, and then blew up, and then now again barely in the league, if he's even in the league right now. So yeah, but that happens. That's common, and that's pretty much what Colin Kaepernick was. So we have to keep it all in perspective, and also going a little bit further, Colin Kaepernick is a Marxist. He is a Marxist, man. He's trying to bring in Marxist ways. He's a pawn for Nike. He's getting paid by Nike. He's not worried about the NFL or playing quarterback. Okay, he's out there trying to act like Huey P. Newton. And usher in a new wave of Marxism and Luciferianism, pretty much to break down a family, everyone's equal, there's no borders and stuff like that, all that bullshit, you know what I mean? And a lot of quote unquote blacks, got hoodwinked by this guy, saying, oh, Colin Kaepernick's being, discriminated against and all sorts of stuff. And the motherfucker never spoke. All right, he had his girlfriend speaking for him, or he would send out cryptic tweets, but he never ever spoke. I mean, outside of when he was at the when he had that tryout at the high school, he was like, the NFL, they running from me, they scared, but I'm here and all sorts of stuff, and I'm gonna keep fighting. All right, Colin. All right, bro. All right. We hear you, man. Okay. So settle down, Colin. He was like, I'm here and I ain't going anywhere. Like, what? Oh, that video was too funny when I seen it. But again, yeah, he don't want to play football. All right, so this probably might be one of my shortest videos ever, because that's just what it is, guys. Colin don't want to play football. If you or anyone in your family is still running around talking that, oh, they did Colin wrong and shit like that, listen, you need to re-examine the situation, because anyone with eyes and a thinking brain between their ears can literally see that man didn't want to play football, doesn't want to play football, and he's a Marxist, okay? And the situations are not congruent whatsoever. The Tim Tebow, Colin Kaepernick situation. So that's it, y'all. Peace out. Oh, and also, if you have any questions about it, you want me to go in further detail, or send you some links or some videos or whatever the case may be, then I will. But again, like I said, if you or anyone in your family or your close friends still are on that Colin Kaepernick got railroaded train and he deserved, and no, that couldn't be further from the truth. Okay, so yeah, if you want any of that, please just put it in the comments and I'll get that to you.